Roma day 3. Started the day by taking the bus into the city, and there were so many problems with it. I waited like an hour, and I had breakfast, and then we walked through this gorgeous neighborhood towards the Vatican. All day of this day was supposed to rain, so I was trying to kind of be more covered up. And that's one thing that I wish had been maybe a little bit better about this trip, was that it was not that warm and it rained kind of a lot. We passed by this gorgeous palace. I guess it was a former prince that eventually became king or something like that. But I just love admiring all the details of these structures. It's just so impressive. Imagine this being your house. We passed the Castel Sant'Angelo, and this is a gorgeous castle. I think if I came back to Rome, I would take a tour of it because it looked really beautiful from the outside. And then we made it to the Vatican. I was waiting for my new friend Jessica to finish with her tour, and it took twice as long as we expected. I chose not to take a tour myself. Not only were the lines really long, but I'm not a very religious person, so to me it just didn't really make sense to spend so many hours touring this, although I would like to eventually go back and see the Sistine Chapel. The start of this day was kind of rough because I had breakfast and lunch with this guy that I met the night before, and we just really did not vibe at all. So I was desperately waiting for Jessica to get out of tour, and her tour was taking so long. So I was so relieved when I finally saw her and could ditch the guy. So this is her and I going back through the castle area and then walking along the streets, and we just had so much fun. And we went to this cafe in an art museum. This has to be my favorite cafe I've ever been to in my entire life. And that's saying a lot because I've been to a lot of cafes. First of all, look at these steps. So gorgeous. And then when you enter the actual place, it's so beautiful. There's like a lovely music playing. And to me, it smelled so good. It smelled like citrus. So it was just such a chill vibe in here. I loved spending every minute here. And I did go back later. I'll put that in the video in the future as well. After that, we went to the Stadio Domiziano underground exhibit, and it cost €9. And we had really high expectations because we saw the Basilica de Sicilia the day before, and it was so impressive. So we got down here and we're like, got the tour and everything, the guided tour, and we're like, this is it? Like, we're a little bit disappointed, but it's cool. After that, we went to the Trevi Fountain, and the birds are paid actors, don't mind me. I threw 3 coins, and you're supposed to throw 1 to come back to Italy and 2 to find your true love. I think only 1 of mine got into the water, but the odds were stacked against me because the fountain was barricaded off. So, at least I'll come back to Italy at minimum. And we finished the day off with some pizza, and then we went by the Pantheon and had gelato, and I said goodbye to Jessica.